Hello, everyone, and welcome to our next episode of Tiger Eye Talk. My guest today is Yvonne St. Andrew. And I'm going to introduce Yvonne a little bit and then give her the opportunity to further introduce herself and let you know exactly who she is and what it is that she does. So, she's an executive virtual assistant and systems specialist. She works with busy coaches, consultants, and small business owners, helping them scale by streamlining systems and technology for projects such as email marketing, social media management, and project development. She hopes that you can connect with her soon. The link to connect with Yvonne will be below this video after we're said and done. Yvonne, welcome to Tiger Eye Talk. We're so happy to have you.
Well, thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate you having me here. I appreciate the invite.
Awesome. Do you want to further introduce yourself a little bit and let everybody know exactly what it is that you do?
Well, as you said, I'm an executive VA and systems specialist, and I work primarily with women in business who are looking to either get their foundational systems set up for their business, or they've reached that point where they're looking to scale and they need to make sure that everything's running smoothly.
Awesome. Awesome. And I think you have a new project you're working on as well. Is that correct?
Yes, it's kind of a tie-in with what I've been doing as a VA, and I call it Foundations First. And it's a system that teaches the three foundational systems. Um, it's directed specifically for women in business. And we talk about clarity systems, organizational systems, and automation systems. Right now, I have a free workshop, and my next one is going to be on May 15th at 11:30 a.m. Pacific. So I can give you the link afterwards, and we could put it in the description if that's okay.
That's perfect.
And I'm also going to be starting a Facebook group called Foundations First, a community for women in business. And it's not live yet, but I'm working on it.
Awesome. Awesome. So, in this workshop, what can they look forward to?
Learning more about the types of systems that, everyone kind of, you hook up all those things. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you have a good teacher, or you already have the know-how, and you talk about payment systems and calendar systems and things like that.
Yes.
But as you get into business, it doesn't always work out the way you expect it to. A lot of times, a lot of the technology is more. It's just more.
More in depth than what they expect.
More in depth. And you're trying to do one thing, and it says, oh, you have to connect it with this other thing, and you're like, wait, I didn't do that other thing. So you have to backtrack all the fun things. So it's a way to help people through the overwhelm of technology, to talk about their systems in a specific way so that they can manage them without getting too overwhelmed and giving up the whole shebang. So yeah.
Sometimes the struggle can be real, right?
Yes, exactly.
We know that all too well ourselves as business owners. So yes. So with this workshop and this program that you're developing and going to be teaching to other business owners, what is a takeaway that you hope your clients will be able to experience when they work with you?
Well, I hope that my motto is systems equals freedom, because
I like that.
yeah, and the more you understand your systems, the more freedom that you feel. And I hope they would walk away from my program feeling more confident in their knowledge of running their business, have more consistency, and ultimately get more clients, which leads to getting paid more often. And hopefully that is it gives them less burnout and more success.
Awesome. Guys, I don't know about you, but it sounds like you're going to learn a lot by going through Yvonne's workshop about how to set up, especially if you're just getting started in business. This
Mm-hmm.
is probably the perfect opportunity to kind of start learning maybe exactly what systems you need to implement into your business to help
Yes.
move forward in the direction that you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes. So, Yvonne, I know you've been in business for a little while now.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're moving forward with this training and stuff to help other business owners, but when you first started, like, were there some influential people in your life that made an impact on you, and how did they make that impact as far as when you started your business?
Mm. Well, I worked with a few different coaches at first. I was kind of in a space in my life where I had lost a lot of family members and going through a lot of different things personally, and I wasn't really sure where I was going, what I was doing. It was 2020 and I got laid off from a job I'd had for 23 years. So it was kind of a like, wow. And I had worked virtually for them for the last 14 of that. So I was already working from home. I was already looking for what would be my next step.
Sure.
And one coach in particular that I worked with, she helped me get started kind of in virtual assistants or as a virtual assistant. It was something her and I had talked about. And she helped me kind of set up my, we'll call it my storefront, get my banner going and get set up on Facebook and all that stuff. And then I found Belinda's program, which really walked me through the structure of setting up a virtual assistant business. And it was very, very, very helpful for me.
Awesome, awesome. For those of you that don't know, she's referring to Belinda Sandor, who is a virtual assistant coach,
Yes.
um, who can take you step by step if you're interested in being a virtual assistant. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. So, what is the most important lesson that you have learned over your career as an entrepreneur?
Hmm. To trust myself, I think, because, when you're first getting started, there's a lot of imposter syndrome.
Yes.
And for me, there was some fear around, can I do this? All that stuff. And every now and then I can still find myself overwhelmed when I'm learning a new technology, but I just have to, you do the self-soothing talk and get to a point where you're like, okay, you can do this. You've done much harder things. So you
Yes.
just need to take it one step at a time. It's kind of like what I've been talking about in my last two newsletters is beating the overwhelm and just keep moving forward one step at a time.
That's awesome. And that's very good advice for all business owners,
Yes.
because all of us from time to time at some point is going to get overwhelmed with something, whether it's a new
Yeah.
system we're implementing or, whatever it is, you're going to
hmm
get overwhelmed at some point. And that imposter syndrome, gibberish, as I like to call it,
I know.
can tend to take over sometimes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we definitely
Yeah.
have to, put it in its place, so to speak.
Mhm,
So,
mhm.
what is something that people may be misunderstand about what you do?
Um,
Found
um,
thing that they
well,
have misunderstood about what you do.
well, for me personally, and right now, especially with AI being so prevalent, I've been kicked out of Zoom meetings because behind my name it said VA, and they thought I was an AI bot coming in.
Oh my goodness!
Yes. And I've had someone told me that, oh, you're a VA. I thought they were all just chatbots, and so people
Wow,
mistake virtual assistant for a virtual, you know.
AI bot. Wow.
And for me personally, there's more to what I do than just data entry or monitoring Facebook accounts and
Sure,
things like
exactly.
that. I'm more of a virtual partner and hands-on, and that's why I specialize in the systems and technology aspect of it, so that I can help business owners get through those humps of moving to the next step.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
And sometimes that can be challenging for business owners,
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
For sure.
Hmm.
They get all that gibberish in their head.
Hmm.
They give up,
Very
like you
true.
said before, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So, what is the best compliment you've ever received from a client?
Um, well, I get cards every now and then just thanking me. And one client in particular that I worked with, TK, she's just an amazing woman. She's a speaker and a coach. And I helped her redesign her website. And she just all the time working with her, and she still tells me, you know, or writes. She wrote a recommendation and just said that, you know, I was without my know how she didn't know where she would be.
Wow,
So
that's
yeah, so
nice.
it's nice to hear from clients that
Mhm.
I've helped them get to the next step.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Hmm.
So, what is a pet peeve that you have as a business owner?
Mm, mm. Um, Impatience. I'm
That's a
not.
good
I'm.
one.
I'm not really. I'm a very patient person, and I don't do well when I'm rushed. So I don't like to rush others, and I don't like to feel rushed. And I know sometimes you're on deadline,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
so things have to be a little faster than normal. But yeah, that's probably just one of the main things.
There you go.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. So, what's one thing that your business venture, we'll call it,
Mhm.
did that you didn't expect? Maybe there's one success venture you didn't expect, or what have you, since you've been a business owner.
All the amazing women that I am meeting who are
Wow.
starting their own businesses or are moving forward. They're moving out of corporate, and they're not just starting business for profit. They're starting businesses to make a difference in the world.
Wow.
And I'm getting shivers just talking about it because
That speaks volumes.
yeah, yeah. And I feel like it's really a movement of women, number one, and women uh over the age of 50. We are working to change the norms of what we were told
Yes.
growing up we could and couldn't do. I heard, well, you can't do that a lot. And today I just say, you know what, I can do anything I put my mind to. Just stand out of my way. So
That is true. That is very
yes.
true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to see, that kind of thing developing as well with women
Yes.
across the board. So
Mm-hmm.
that's awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What time of day do you get your best work done?
I'm probably an afternoon person. I like kind of a slow, quiet morning. So get up, feed the cat, have some coffee. I have my exercise routine is through Body Groove, which is Misty Tripoli, I think is her name, and
Mhm.
she has routines to different songs, and she talks to you, and sometimes it's all about breathing, and sometimes it's about bringing in what the universe has to give you. It's all different kind of fun things, and that kind of like sets my mindset for the day.
Awesome. That is awesome. Awesome. So
Mhm.
what's your favorite productivity hack as an entrepreneur?
Productivity hack. Breaking things down. I have learned that I am most overwhelmed when I have 50 instructions, and I'm like, okay, I know what your big plan is over here, but we need to work on how to start it right here. So for me, it's about taking the plans, whether it's my plans or one of my clients, maybe looking at the whole vision, but then breaking it down step by step. And, starting from the foundation and working up so that things are steady.
Nice. That's a very good explanation of that as well. Thank you.
Uh,
How would your family describe what you do?
um, well, um, it's hard to say. I don't know. I have two grown daughters, so they're not home here, but they've watched me work from home for other people and for myself for the last 20 some years. So I think they are fairly proud of what I do, and they know that I'm just uh, I'm looking to help other people. It's always been in my heart and soul to help
Sure.
people
Hmm.
in one capacity or another. And when I was very young, I wanted to be a teacher. I used to, put together school during the summer, which my brother and sister did not like at all. And then in high school, when I got into business classes, I was like, oh, this is for me. So I think they know that at my heart of hearts, it's about helping people and helping people get over those humps and get through to the next stage.
That's awesome. That is so awesome. What's the best compliment that you've ever received from a client?
Mm. Just that I help them, that I don't know. I don't take compliments well, in case you can't tell.
Well, guess what? I can give you one. For those of you listening, Yvonne is part of the Tiger Eye Solution team. So she is one of our techie virtual assistants on the team. And I can speak very highly of Yvonne and her skills because I have seen it firsthand, whether it's helping me with Tiger Eye Solution tasks or if it's helping clients. She does very, very good work, no matter what the task is at hand. So I can give you a compliment myself.
Well, thank you very much, Lisa. I appreciate it.
What else would you like to share with our viewers?
um, just that if anyone would like to speak to me more about what I do, you said you're putting my Blink card link in
Yes.
the description. So from there, they can get on my calendar for a free coffee chat, and we can just talk a little bit more. I I love to. I'm kind of an extrovert in that way. I love to talk to people about what they're doing, where they're from, how they're doing it.
All
So
things. We're
yes,
all
all
the
the
things.
things in the grocery line, it doesn't matter. So
Awesome. That's awesome. So, yes, if you'd like to connect with Yvonne, we will have a link to do that under this video. So, you are welcome to connect with her. Thank you so much, Yvonne, for being our guest and
of
sharing
course,
more about what you do and your upcoming workshop and program that is
yes,
in the developmental stages currently.
yes.
So you can also discuss the workshop with her, I'm sure, if you have questions about
Oh,
that.
definitely.
Happy
Yeah,
to
yeah.
answer any questions about her upcoming workshop
Hmm.
and program that is in development. Thank
Yes.
you again, Yvonne, and to all our viewers. We will see you next month.
Thank you.